Starting with posters. Posters are an amalgam of notices, advertisement and invitation. They may be in the form of large hoardings to be put up on walls, or the size of the handbill to be displayed on the notice boards, etc. Hence, they have to be captivating, attractive and persuasive so as to influence a large number of people. Generally, they are designed to create social awareness about issues related to current problems or need. So to even extend public invitations and write notice. Now, as we have started with posters, let's discuss about its purpose. What is the purpose of poster? First thing, the purpose of poster is for cultural show, exhibition, seminar, workshop, fair, fete, etc. And the second, it can also be for educational institution and students' activities. Third, it can have a social theme or of the social problem, and the poster purpose can be for general also. A poster has certain important features, and they include first among that is the layout of poster. How should be the layout of the poster? It should be visually attractive so that the reader can read rest of the information as well. Then the poster should contain a catchy title, or you can say the jingles. Third, it should contain a sketch or simple visual to make it look attractive. You can use a sketch or a visuals. Next is the fourth point. In layout, you should also know that it must have font of different shapes and size, which will make the poster look more beautiful. And the second point, that is the second feature, is the content of the poster. The content of the poster that is the theme and the subject must come across clearly. Like as I've said, it should look decorative. You should keep in your notice about the font, size and shape, but according to it you should maintain the theme and the message which you want to convey to the people. Theme, or you can say subject. Second is the description or the detail related to the theme should be given. Third is essential details like date, time, venue must be included. Then names like issuing authority, organizer should be mentioned. Third point about poster is the expression. Attention must be paid to organizing and sequencing the content. Always remember that whenever you are making a poster, the sequence should be maintained. Appropriate language which should be understood by the people who is reading. It should be very simple. The third is use of creativity. Creativity may you can take language and you can take design. Posters recaptures and recreates the basic moods and styles of three modes of communication, that is notice, advertisement and invitation. They should thus be so designed and so captivate the attention of the onlooker. To achieve this, the poster must be bold and capital letters, striking design and ornate work. Catchy phrase and slogan are the lifeline of poster. Few important points which is to be kept in mind while making a poster. Few important points are that is to maintain the brevity, as there is limited space available. So in the limited space you need to give more and more of information which is important to be given. Second point is clarity. The clarity is very essential in order to successfully put the message across. Third is the poster should look attractive. Poster should be attractive because then only it will attract the reader to read the further information in the poster given. Fourth is use more and more of visual and more of pictures to create interest and get the message across. The visual and the color must add to and not distract from the message. So while adding pictures and visuals, you need to keep in your mind the colors as well. The fifth point is to arrange the content. To arrange the content in a pleasing and a readable way, the poster's wording should be centered in an appealing manner. Then the next point is you have to introduce the purpose. The first line should introduce the purpose of the poster, that is a health mela or a school fair. It should be the introduction so that the further information can be known through the poster. You need to mention the relevant details. Then you need to mention the other details that would awaken the interest of the reader. Then the name and the address of the issuing organization must be clear. Name and address of the organization must be clear in the poster you are framing. Then you need to give the catchy slogans and captions to give the message effectively. Now, making the format of poster. If you're making a poster, it should be framed in a box, in a square box with lot of visuals, pictures, and with the right color to be used so that it can look attractive. Now, this is the box framed. When you're making a poster, first you need to mention the issuing authority. Then you need to give the purpose of poster making, that is, it may be drama, it may be exhibition, it may be workshop, etc. Then if possible, give visual, but I would like to say that if you are making a poster making, visual should be there so that it can look attractive. Next, you need to write the chief guest if there is any. Next, you need to write the lead artist or the actor again if there is any. Then you need to mention the date it is going to take place, the time when it is going to take place, and the venue where it is going to take place. And then you need to mention the tickets and the further information which is important to be given in poster making.